I need to know how to fix a Kenmore refrigerator that is not cooling.
Tell the children not to stand there with the door open so often.
That isn't the cause.
The RS error on a Kenmore fridge means the fridge sensor is acting up. If it thinks the fridge is cool enough already, it won't turn on the compressor.
I haven't seen that error.
If the doors are uneven or only the seals are, the unit is running fine but losing too much cool air to the outside. It is like running the AC but wondering why it isn't very cool since the windows are open.
There's nothing that physically obvious.
Sometimes it seems like it isn't cooling because you put really hot items in the fridge and freezer to cool down.
That would be a temporary effect.
If the freezer is cold but the refrigerator isn't, make certain the vent between them isn't blocked by ice cream or stacks of pizza boxes. 1F errors, though, mean the fan that pushes the cold air is the issue.
The refrigerator compressor and condenser cool both sections together.
If you have a defrost heater stuck on, the freezer will warm up but the refrigerator is usually fine, as long as the meltwater is going into the drain pan and not the vegetable crisper.
Then I'd have meltwater spilling onto the floor. And the DS error code.
In a lesser case, you'd simply have warmer meltwater dripping into the refrigerator, warming it up while mildewing everything.
I don't have any extra condensate like that in the fridge.
Check the condenser for dirt. If you're lucky, the unit can exhaust the hot air it makes and that's why the fridge isn't very cold.
That's never been on the list of things to do if cleaning the fridge was on it.
I'll make one minor change, pulling the fridge back from the wall so that it can actually get enough air exchange. Instead of sitting in a corner pocket of hot air could help it cool down.
Where the compressor and condenser actually are hot.
At which point, we know why the refrigerator can't refrigerate, it is out of refrigerant. Then you need to turn it off until you can get someone to add refrigerant.
I think they are legally obligated to fix the leak too, so they don't just add refrigerant again and again that leak out into the air.
You also have to repair the compressor or condenser if that's why the parts are overheating.
The refrigerator is smart enough to turn off those components if they are overheating so I don't end up with a fridge on fire.
If the compressor or condensers are shut down to overheating, now you know why the fridge isn't cold.
I've heard that they may run extra long and hard because of lack of refrigerant.
Yes, that's a sign of it running out of refrigerant, while pinging and bubbling means it is leaking out. A compressor or condenser clicking without actually starting, though, is a starter relay that needs to be replaced.
That'd be one of the simplest repairs on this list.
If it is a compressor or condenser, you need a professional to either fix it or install a new fridge.